What's going on, folks? EJR here. I actually want to talk to you guys a little bit today about what's going on with the 2019 ZX10R. I talked about it a little bit on my podcast, and I wanted to touch on it again now. So basically, this company, looks like, I'm guessing is a dealership that also works on bikes. They put up this post on January 2nd saying, this 19 ZX10R is amazing, 190 horsepower at the tire bone stock. That's 20 horsepower more than last year's engine. This will easily be 215 horsepower with exhaust tune and filter. Unbelievable. Stay tuned for updates on this project. The last dyno sheet is a stock 18 versus a stock 19, and that's this one right here. This particular one shows 169 horsepower and 76 foot-pounds for the Gen 5, which looks to be about pretty on par with what they do. And now it's showing the 2019 to be 189 and 86. I'm very skeptical of it simply because it makes far more power everywhere. Okay, not just up top, which is typically where a better top and like a better flowing cylinder head, bigger cams are going to make more power. You'll see the graph kind of be the same down here, and then as it starts revving, it'll probably start climbing a little bit more and more and more and more. That's typically what a top end looks like. Like I said, this here is showing power everywhere. This, to me, looks like a displacement increase, all right? So like if this is like a 1200 or 1300 cc bike, it looks like to make this kind of power down here with the same essential shitty exhaust and stuff like that, that's huge. Now, they did post an update 17 hours ago saying that the 19 ECU is quite a bit different. So they worked with FlashTune all day trying to figure it out, and they added an M4 cat eliminating slip-on, so just, a 3/4 slip-on M4 exhaust, and they unrestricted it, and they made 205 wheel horsepower, and that's this graph right here. Looks like 205 and 87 was the update. A little bit of gains down here, but it looks like to me like I don't know if this dyno sheet here is with the exhaust or not, or if this is just unrestricted. I'm guessing it's with the exhaust since it does make more power through the curve as well as up top where you can see where the restrictions are gone. But the bike does look like it's making power up to and maybe even a little bit past 14,000 RPM. They nosed over a little sooner at the Gen 5s. I don't know. I think it's way too soon to tell. And stuff like this, I typically try to avoid, jumping on the bandwagon. If anybody remembers the 17 Gixxer 1000, the first L7, a UK shop got the bike and it made 195 wheel on their dyno, and they showed it making way more power than the R1, way more power than the ZX10, and turns out it made substantially less power than that. The US bikes were making like 155, and the UK bikes were making around 170. So, I mean, that's a big power difference compared to the first shop that got the bike. So, we'll see. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm naysaying right now, but I'm really hoping that this is legit, because if so, then that means bikes along with, say, my bitch Ninja, that will be getting a motor transplant. I won't even waste my time. I'd go straight to finding a Gen 6 motor and dropping it in there, because that's pretty nuts if that's true. Because if this is legit, okay, this is a 3/4 slip-on and just an unrestricted ECU. So now let's add a good flowing filter, airbox modification, a good full system like, say, a good Acura, because it's going to bolt right up, and some more time tuning it. Well, I don't expect a whole lot of power from actual tuning, since they usually come MBT right out of the box with just a throttle restriction. But I can definitely see this bike making 210, assuming this is legit again, on pump gas. MR12, I mean, shit, add another 10 horsepower to that, so maybe 220 with stock motor on MR12 on a dyno jet. I'd say that's pretty good. Now, this is also STD correction as well, so that's, if you wanted to compare to the SAE scale, this is probably about 200, 201 horsepower at the tire. But either way, it's too early to tell. I hope it's legit, but I don't think it is. But we'll see in time. I'm going to be paying close attention to this company and their reviews of this bike. But I'm definitely looking forward to the second person. And here's the thing. For this to be legit to me, it needs to be duplicated multiple times. Not just one guy saying, hey, this is what the bike makes for power. Look at my dyno sheets, and here's a picture of a bike. That, to me, doesn't prove anything. It's very easy to manipulate stuff like that. First of all, it could be who's to say that this isn't like, say, a full bolt-on Gen 5, and they're just playing with the ECU on it, to make it look like it's actually a stock Gen 6. But Do me a favor, guys. Post in the comment section and let me know what you think about this and if it's legit, if it's bullshit. What's your opinion of it? You know my opinion. Like I said, I think it's... I'm naysaying right now, but I hope it's legit. But all right, guys, I just want to talk to you quick about that and post this up because this is what we touched on in the podcast, and I wanted to get some more opinions on it. So let me know, comment in the section below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.